from the team, maybe a layoff to lead into a dummy that will then put a cross into the box, and then someone will get their head on it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, clever moves. I don't think managers have got time for the individuals so much anymore, because they're just after that well-oiled machine.
And the funny thing is, the one thing I've learned as well is now, even with teams, Premiership teams, they have these now set piece instructors, and there are two things. They're the ones that learn how to defend a set piece. Yeah. So that's a big part of it, learning how to defend a set piece. And the other thing is now learning how to create a chance from a set piece. So it's not really about just putting it in the back of the goal. As you guys mentioned, it's not that now. They want something intricate, like, so to be passed to the left back, he switches it to a cross, and then, he runs across the first man and gets it into the near post. So you think, why are you doing all that? Just, if you got a guy who can hit the ball and score from a free kick, just score from a free kick.
That's it.
I mean, I remember at one point, William could do this? Could. And I'm using that word very loosely, could score a goal. But I'm not going to go into my problems with William at the moment. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Free kicks is not a thing anymore. Like, so.
Ballers Anthems.
2020 is finally coming to an end. To be honest, I can barely remember what 2019 feels like. I'll be really honest with you. This year's just been so long. But to send this year off, honestly, it feels like 2020 has just been going on forever, man. It's horrible, but it's done. It's finished. And to send the year off in style, we are going to do a quick roundup by each picking one song that has summed up this damned year. And we're also going to select a track that can maybe give us some hope for the year ahead. Carl, what have you got?
I'm going to choose this song because it works both ways. You might know it goes doom, doom. The bass line goes doom, 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 doom.
I know that bass line. I'm sure if I heard it as an actual bass line,
it's from The Clash. It's the Magnificent Seven, which is kind of like a funk disco type record. And I'm using it as salute.
Is it? So is that your?
Yes, I'm saluting 2020 because Liverpool got smashed 7-2, but we also came back and won 7-0. So this is the year of the sevens, of the recovery. And if all goes well, there'll be something sweet, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Nonsense. I hope to God not.
Looking more likely.
Anyway.
I mean, I would rather. I'm presuming you're referring to another league title.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather that than what the prospect was a couple of weeks ago, which was Spurs becoming Premier League champions. That's just no. That's just no. So. For once, I'm rooting for Liverpool. It's been a while since I rooted for Liverpool, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Ken, what are you saying?
Okay, well, on that topic, I'm going to say my team actually that I want to win will be Chelsea of all the teams. I'd rather Chelsea than Liverpool or Tottenham. So, sorry, bro. I don't really want either of them teams to win. So, I'm going to go with Chelsea. Anyway, but in terms of my song for 2020... I'm gonna go with Akon, Locked Up. Locked up, they won't let me out.
I mean, that is as literal as it gets.
That is, you know what? If there's a song that literally has highlighted this year, it feels like this has been actually. You know what? It's catchy enough that I've been in a good mood for most of 2020. However, I feel like I've been in jail. You know that opening scene in Another 48 Hours where Eddie Murphy is singing with the headphones on, but when Nick Nolte comes together and he's like, Roxanne, you don't have to like you're in jail and you're enjoying the music, but you think, geez, I'm actually in jail. This is how I feel for 2020. And so Locked Up is my song. So that's my anthem for this year.
Okay. What have you got that can take us into the new year, maybe?
You know what? It's because you guys know this, because I got you guys to dance to it. But my sort of feel-good song for 2020 was Jerusalema. I really like that song. It's actually the ringtone of my phone. So
really,
Jerusalema has been my uplifting song. I can wake up in the morning and play Jerusalema, and I know I'll be okay for at least maybe an hour.
Mine. So both of mine are from a recent project by AJ Tracy called Secure the Bag 2. And it might be a bit of a curveball, but they're both kind of Japanese themed. The first one, the one that sums up 2020 for me, is called Hikikomori. It's the word Hikikomori is a Japanese phrase. And don't get me wrong, I've had to do a little bit of research on both of these because I'm not like at one with Japanese culture. But so Hikikomori translates literally as pulling inward or being confined. So its meaning is usually social withdrawal, which I'm sure we can all resonate with. Exactly, there we go. So the actual theme of the song isn't related directly to this year. It's more related to kind of, well, my life, I suppose. It's basically saying the trouble on the streets really, like, it's not worth getting involved in. It's not worth the hassle or the risk. And there are more important things in life, like building a proper life, like working on a career, making sure your family is safe, like the real important things. But just like in terms of the lyrics from the song, like, I don't want to leave my room. I'm a homebody. I'll leave my crib if I have to, but I'm trying to get back home. Outside's not fun. Like, there's a lot that I think people can take from about this year that can resonate with them. My song for next year, 2021, taking us in, is called Yumiko. Again, on Secure the Bag by AJ Tracy, and it's basically about always hustling, always on the grind, and the success will come. Like, you're never the finished article, just keep working. And to kind of use a footballing phrase that's been bandied about a lot recently, trust the process. That's ultimately the message. One of the lines in the song is, I ain't achieved what I wanted, but it's progress, it's a process, and I just get nearer. So it's, it's like, I've come so far, but there's still a lot to do. So that's a little bit more optimism for the next year as opposed to 2020, which I feel like just kind of put everything to a halt in some ways, didn't it, for a lot of people? But yeah, like, I would advise anyone to go and listen to that EP, Secure the Bag 2. It's quality. I've literally had it on repeat since it came out like a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quality.
So I'm gonna cherry on top. So my tune to go into 2020 is, do you know Angel Hunty and Michelle Matona?
No,
I can't say I do.
I don't think I can definitely say I don't.
You must know. Party done. Do you know the tune? Because Party Done. The Party Done. You must know that record.
That actually sounds familiar.
Yes.
And the little bit of echo that I got in my headphones actually sounded really nice when you said that.
I think you need to turn the mic down. But yeah, it goes Party Done.
Okay. Yeah. I know that song.
I think that can apply for the process.
What, in terms of what, next year?
Next year, just let's get rid of 2020. Let's move on, because this party's been stale.
Okay.
It's stale.
Yeah.
So this party is really
done.
Yeah. I'm on board. I'm on board with that. So we all know that 2020 has been a mad year, to say the very least. But one of the most shocking things to me is probably that the most played Christmas song, I would probably go as far as to say the most overplayed Christmas song of the last 20 odd years, has just made it to the UK #1 spot in the charts. I am, of course, talking about Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. It sold around 16 million copies since its initial release in 1994. It's topped the charts in Australia, Canada, France, and Germany. But it's taken an incredible 25 years to top the US Billboard 100 and 26 years to finally reach #1 in the UK. So it's safe to say she's been waiting a long time for this.
Yeah.
So with that being said, oh my God, she's never had to release any other song other than this one, I swear. And I still can't get my head around how it's never been number one. It feels like it's always just around.
And don't you think that is the best Christmas song?
I personally don't. I don't rate it.
I personally don't. That's not my Christmas song. I actually have a Christmas song that I love,
which is,
but Oh Holy Night. I'm an oldie.
Oh, that's a classic.
The stars are brightly shine. I love that song anyway. But yeah. But the amount of royalty she makes on this one song. Do you know she actually gets invited to drop to open shows just so she can sing this song, get her 500k and go. That's it.
I'm not surprised.
It's a great song.
All over. It's a good song.
I love it.
It's a good song.
She has been waiting a hell of a long time for this ultimate accolade, I suppose. So with that being said, Ken, if you could have one long-awaited dream come true, let's say sports related for the sake of the show.
Related, yes.
What would that be?
I would want, and this is the one that I think beyond anything that I want, Zinedine Zidane come and manage Arsenal.
I forgot about your love affair with Zinedine.
Zinedine Zidane is the maestro. He understands football like no player ever has. The guy, and I want him to.
Okay, I respect that.
I want him. That's my dream.
To be honest, I thought you were going to say a World Cup for Nigeria. I thought that would be like the ultimate.
That's many years to come. I'm talking about a dream that could happen imminently, maybe in the next year. So
okay.
Okay. So they're talking about Zidane leaving. Zidane's going to have to leave Madrid at some point, isn't it?
Yeah, but would he
Maybe
come to a team that are currently 15th in the league? In English league?
He's a miracle, man. The guy won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. That's a miracle beyond any miracle I've ever heard of in my life. So,
are you saying you're Arteta out?
I never said that, bro. Hold on.
Don't put words in his mouth, Carl.
Exactly. Okay. Hold on. Or he comes and becomes our sporting director. I don't care. I just want Zidane at Arsenal. That's it.
Okay. I'll give you that. Yeah. That would be a bright future for the club, I'm sure.
Can you imagine? Anyway,
Carl, I don't even really want to ask you about your sports-related dreams.
Please do.
You're a Liverpool fan. But you're a Liverpool fan. You're current champions of England. You've got Champions Leagues coming out of everywhere. What could your possible long-awaited dream be for in a sports-related capacity?
Well, I'd like this to happen. I'd like Jake Paul to have a fight with Conor McGregor. I'd like Logan Paul to have his fight with Floyd Mayweather. And I want Mayweather to just school Logan Paul. I want Conor McGregor to beat up Jake Paul and have the end to this YouTubers trying to fight professional fighters thing. I just want it.
Yes, I'm so here for that. Done with. So basically, what you're saying is you want 2021 to happen now. Is all you're saying?
No.
Because Logan Paul fighting Mayweather. And I'm done because I watched the Mayweather versus McGregor thing and I thought, I got fleeced there. I got finessed. They took my £20 or whatever it was to watch the pay-per-view. I got fleeced because Floyd was always going to win. When you watch it, it was like, this guy was he was playing with him. Playing with him for 8 or 9 rounds and then I've had enough now. So Logan Paul versus Mayweather, I'm just like, just school the guy because he ain't gonna even gonna hit you. He ain't gonna touch you. If Floyd Mayweather says he ain't gonna hit me, he ain't gonna hit him. Floyd Mayweather is the greatest of the great, so he ain't gonna hit him. So I want the end to this YouTubers fighting pro boxers. It's the white collar boxers fighting pro boxers, the KSIs, the Paul brothers. No. Enough.
But can you imagine how delusional you must be in your own head if you think without any boxing pedigree you can step into a ring with Floyd Mayweather and you genuinely believe you've got a chance? There must be something going on in that head.
Money.
But they're all right for money. They're all right for money. The Paul brothers.
It's just more money, more clout, and that's like, do you want to clout so much you'll get lick up in your head like that? No.
I'm going to take mine back to Arsenal because there's so much that I dream for when it comes to Arsenal right now. Just to win the league again. That